Most Americans don't know why all Mormons seem to live in Utah, with other religions being generally spread out. Why is Mormonism mostly located in one spot? Well, it turns out a man named Joseph Smith founded the religion in upstate New York after he received revelations from God that all the traditional churches had turned away from the true gospel. God supposedly led Joseph to a hill near his home, to where he found gold tablets buried in the ground. These tablets laid the framework for the new Mormon religion, and with that, Joseph began recruiting his family and friends to join the church. In part 1 to this story, I explained how Joseph and his followers continuously got kicked out of whatever location they were trying to establish the church in, and were often met with violence by the locals. Finally, in 1839, 9 years after the church was originally founded, Joseph Smith bought 1,500 acres of land in Nauvoo, Illinois, where it seemed like the purchase of this land was finally going to give the Mormons some peace and quiet to settle and grow their church. But Joseph Smith may have started feeling a little too comfortable, as he started believing in plural marriage, where he had up to 40 different wives, and one of them was even as young as 14 when Joseph was 37. Joseph also got elected mayor of Nauvoo, and even started running for president of the United States. Many outsiders started believing Joseph was doing this all because he was just power hungry, and in June of 1844, the Nauvoo Expositor wrote an article exposing Joseph for having the 40 different wives. Joseph snapped back, ordering the destruction of their printing license, which many saw as an even more power-hungry attack, as Joseph was now going after people's First Amendment rights. Joseph then got charged with treason and thrown in jail. Joseph was in jail for about 4 months, until an angry mob of 200 men stormed the jail, coming after Joseph. Joseph jumped out the window trying to escape, but unfortunately just fell to his death. Illinois then revoked the Mormons' charter to settle in Nauvoo, and they were once again on the move, this time heading west. A man who was close to Joseph Smith, named Brigham Young, was now leading the group, and they were facing a brutal winter in the upper Midwest, where many Mormons were unfortunately passing away. Brigham Young and his fellow Mormons finally made it to a beautiful region at the base of the Rockies, which hadn't been settled yet, or even claimed by a U.S. state, to where the Mormons finally believed they found the right spot, which later became known as Salt Lake City, Utah.